So I love this. I've actually done this. Rob Ash isn't in this. Maybe he's downstairs. I don't know if he's listening, but I've done it for Rob Ash. I've done it for Dawn Thoreau. This is a great strategy. So like, let's say you've got that house and you get, let's just use, I don't know, let's use 350 as a magic number. Okay. And you're the listing agent. You get an offer of 350, or its listing price is 350. They offer you, I don't know, 320. And that seems pretty painful, right? And you're like, 30 grand. Now, in this particular case, actually, I'll use this one that's already here. Dawn and Rob, they've had me do this several times. They went back to the buyer's agent and said, hey, why is your buyer making an offer so low? And what's the answer? Because they want their payment to be more affordable, right? Or they were only qualified for X amount of dollars, or whatever it is. For most people who are taking out a mortgage, whether or not they're going to buy is all about the payment right now. So if you find out that they are mortgaged, if they're cash, totally different animal. But if they're getting a mortgage and they're making an offer with a mortgage and they offer you, in this case, the last one we had, I think was Rob, it was 350 sales price. They offered 320. Rob goes, well, why are they offering so much less? And of course, the no-brainer answer is you never ask a question you don't already know the answer to. Okay. So of course the client's like, I'm making this offer because I want a lower payment. Problem is everybody's focused on price as the thing that affects the payment the most. Today, the interest rate affects it far more. All right. And so I'll give you this one as an example. Rob countered back and said, well, what if we give you the house? I think they offered, I don't know exactly, so don't quote me. They countered at 3% less than the list price, but also giving a 3% credit toward the buyer's closing costs. Okay. And then we used that. He had me work up a sheet for him. We used that to buy the interest rate down almost a full 2 percentage points. And that gave them a payment that was actually lower than it would have been if they got the house for the original offer that they made. Does that make sense? It's just a matter of being able to show and educate them on that. So that would be a good trigger for you guys. If you're listing a house and you get the offer and you're like, we're not going to take the offer at 320, but we would take the offer at, let's say, a net of 340, where I'm giving them 3% concessions and doing this and whatever, they're getting a better interest rate. Their payment, like in this case, right? I don't know what numbers I used to create this slide because it's like cut off at the bottom. I apologize, but the payment's almost $250 less per month, even though they're paying more for the house because they got almost a 2% lower interest rate.